What is up, disc golfers? Today on Iceberg TV, we're out on a windy day in the field. We're gonna be finally deciding which goes farther, the Discmania DD3 Cloudbreaker 2, Cloudbreaker 1, or the Innova Halo Star Destroyer. What we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be throwing the shots out into the field that way, and then we're gonna use the Woe Sport rangefinder to shoot the bag where I'll be throwing from to see which ones went the farthest. So I think we all want to know what goes further, DD3 or Destroyer. Today is going to be the definitive answer. We're going to throw 3 Destroyers, 3 Cloudbreakers. We're going to shoot them and then we're going to throw them back. So we're going to go, it's like tail right to left, and then it'll be head left to right coming back. We're going to go 3 Destroyers, then we're going to go 3 Cloudbreakers. They really want a hyzer from this wind. Got the yellow poppy toppy here. Can hear the heartbeat. Oh, you got to get it up. It's still kind of far. It's tough. I struggle in this tailwind. Height is hard. That one's good. That's cranked. Come on, get up. Okay, that's the 3 Destroyers. We're gonna throw the Cloudbreaker 1, then we're gonna go with the 2 Cloudbreaker 2s. I'm expecting these to go further, but I really don't know. Yeah, that actually turns. That's gonna go way farther probably. That's smushed. That is absolutely smushed. Gotta stay hyped. Hit it. I think that hit the fence. Gonna get an inaccurate read because we hit the fence. All right. This one's supposed to go the farthest.
Welcome, punch!
Big hyzer, went kind of far though. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna walk down there and we will be shooting this bag right here to see which one went the farthest. So we have our Woe Sports rangefinder. We're gonna be shooting the first run icebreaker bag to get the actual reading, and we'll see which one went furthest in the tailwind, and then we're gonna throw them back and do the same thing. All right guys, so we are at the first Cloudbreaker 2 here. I got my Woe Sport rangefinder here. Just power it on, and I'm gonna shoot that bag in the distance. Just put the X on it. I have 133 yards going to the bag, which is exactly 400 feet, which is pretty good because that tailwind, you would think it really helps the disc carry, but it actually just sort of pushes mine down. I struggle to throw bombs in the tailwind. I think I'm gonna go better, throw further going that way. So this was the Cloudbreaker, 400 feet. We're going to the first Halo Star Destroyer. Just gotta find the bag. And that's 125 yards. So we got almost 10 more yards on the first Cloudbreaker. This Cloudbreaker was pretty smushed, honestly. This is 140 yards, so a bit further than the other one. It's tough to shoot in this wind. You gotta be a sniper to shoot the bag. That's a challenge in and of itself. So we have another Halo Star Destroyer here. This is the yellow super domey one. So we're gonna shoot this. 126 yards for the Halo Star Destroyer. I expected the cloud breakers to go further in the Tailwind because they're a little bit less stable. But I think the Headwind might be a different story. All right, steady up. This is 130 yards, so this one went pretty well. And then this one was smashed. So the cloud breakers definitely went farther, it seems, but we'll find out with this one. Yeah, this is 146 yards, so this was bombed. So we'll calculate that into feet, but it's pretty far. We'll just put it that way. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna throw back out that way into the field. And then we're gonna shoot back at the camera bag to get the distances. I'm gonna throw the 3 destroyers and then the 3 cloud breakers. So we'll put the Woe Sport in here for now and grab the destroyers, make a T-pad. So we got the 3 Halo Stars here. We're gonna throw these first. Just going straight out that way to those trees. We got the Poppy Top Halo Star. This one should thrive in this Headwind. Too strong. That had a chance if I threw it higher. That could have gone 500. All right. This red one's a bit less stable from what I remember. 40 km/h headwind, no problem. That's smushed. That's a good flight. It could have turned longer. A little more turn, that would have gone really far. One more on the same line. Come on. Those turn for just a little longer. Those are pushing 500. It's a little bit short of the other bag, so it's not as far as the last throws, I don't think. Now we're gonna go with the cloud breakers. Cloud breaker 1 here. Gonna need to throw about a little hyzer. Winnie, come here. Bad dog. That's huge. They get just a bit more turn. I think that's far. This one goes the furthest, this pinky purpley one. If you throw it right. Oh, that's huge. That's massive. All right, last cloud breaker 2 right here. It's a big throw. All right. A little lower line, see how we can do with that. They just get that nice high-speed turn, really. High-speed turn is what gives you that big distance. All right, so we're gonna go back to the Woe Sport here. And we're gonna shoot this bag and see how well we did. And yeah, we'll check in when we get over to the discs. All right guys, so we're at the first Halo Star Destroyer here. We got the Woe Sport. We're gonna shoot this guy right here. Make sure you look in the right side of the rangefinder. I'm gonna shoot that bag on the ground. It is 105 meters. Not great. I think maybe I'm wrong. I don't throw as far in the head as I do the tail, go figure. These ones went pretty far though. These are the 3 cloud breakers and the other 2 destroyers are over to the left. But all 3 of the cloud breakers very clearly went farther. So we're gonna try and shoot this guy here. $130. Cloudbreaker 1 is the bomber, apparently. $135. And then the last Cloudbreaker 2 here. I'm just gonna point and shoot. $130. And then we have the last 2 destroyers just up here on the ground. They obviously didn't go as far. I thought the reliable stability of the destroyer, I'd be able to really attack that wind, but it didn't really work out that way. You shoot the destroyer. $120 yards. For those who don't know, that's 360 feet. Not a very far throw. Feels farther than that, but it's not. 125. So the Cloudbreaker 2s very consistently went farther than the Halo Star Destroyers, and honestly I wasn't sure what to expect. The Halo Star Destroyers I thought would be better in the Headwind, and I thought that the Cloudbreaker 2s would be better in the Tailwind for distance. It seemed like the Cloudbreakers had the same reliable stability for me on those throws than the Halo Star Destroyers, but they also went a little bit farther. Usually I throw my destroyers forehand, but I think this was still a fair test to throw them all backhand for this video. So now we have the mystery is solved. The DD3 Cloudbreaker has reliable stability for the Headwind and for the Tailwind, and also goes a little bit farther than the Halo Star Destroyer. So if you're surprised by the results, leave it in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching. This is Iceberg TV. Don't forget to become a patron and check out the merch, and take care.